Everyone's doing beautiful today. Today what I got in store is going to be opening up and checking out this booster pack from the card game Magic the Gathering. And this is from the set Invasion. This is an expert level. This has 15 additional cards. You got a big old green monster on there chasing down this guy in the front, about to hit him with his claw. Like the coloring, like the kind of inlay on the sides as well. What does this say in the back? In this strategy game, you play with decks of illustrated cards instead of a board. These collectible cards represent magical spells and fantastic creatures. Magic, designed by Richard Garfield. They have expert, advanced, and starter. Check them out. I've opened up a couple starters on here as well, and this is an expert level. Got wizards.com right down there. Wizard of the Coast. This came out in 2000, so quite a while ago. Almost 20 years. Contains 15 cards. Premium cards, approximately 1 out of 100 cards. Anyways, let's just open up and see what it's about. Like the kind of copper looking borders on it. Love the blue color. Love the color blue. Looks like I ripped it a little bad. Let's see. There we go. Got the invasion symbol right there. Invasion symbol ours reminds me of Pyrexia or something like that. Got a Urborg skeleton, 1 black. It's a creature skeleton with a kicker for 3. You may pay its kicker cost of 3 as you play the spell, and when you usually pay a kicker, it does something. This creature also has 1 black to regenerate it, and if you paid the kicker, it comes into play with a 1/1 counter on it, so it can be coming into play as a 1/2 creature with regenerate. If you don't kick it, it's just pretty much a 0/1 creature with regenerate. This is drawn by Alan Pollock. Got this skeleton warrior running at you. Looks like has a mace. It looks like his arm is literally breaking off, or maybe he's calling his arm to come back to him. You can see just the bones sweeping in from the distance, regenerating himself, and he's got his mace that he's just about to smack down on something. Got some light down here, reflecting up on him, some oranges reflecting off his bones, beautiful purple background. This is fantastic art, love it. There's that little print dot down there by Alan Pollock. Great art. Love these older cards, love the quality of the stock as well. Got Perspective Sphere, 2 and a white. Beautiful looking, kind of like watercolors. These 2 ladies. Looks like one of them is passed out and the other one is trying to healing her. Her arm is tatted up. She's got some interesting orb of energy with beautiful colors. A little bit rainbow-like. It's enchantment. It has 1, pay 1 life, prevent all damage that will be dealt to you this turn by the source of your choice that shares a color with the mana spent on this activation cost. Colorless mana prevents no damage. So if you're getting damaged by a colorless permanent, I don't think you can prevent it, and you have to have whatever mana. So if you're being attacked by something with black mana, you have to have black mana to be able to prevent that damage. So it's kind of extremely situational. By Rebecca Guai. Like the art though. Got a geothermal crevice. Beautiful art. Beautiful. Got this big old fungus underneath the ground. Got some sort of lighting up there. Some sort of bioluminescence light. Fantastic art. Love the greens. It's a land by John Avon. Comes into play tapped. It adds red to your mana pool. Sacrifice it, add black or green to your mana pool. How cool is that for mana fixing? It adds red, or if you sacrifice it, black or green. Pretty cool. Throw this in a deck, have a lot of fun with it. Looks like I got a Soul Burn, X, a 2, and a black. So Soul Burn, sorcery. Spend only black and or red mana on X. Soul Burn deals X damage to target creature or player. You gain life equal to the damage dealt, but not more than the amount of black spent on X that player's life total before Soul Burn's damage or creature's toughness. Confusing by Andrew Goldhawk. So, deals X damage to target creature or player. You can only use red or black mana for the X, and if you use black mana, you gain life equal to the amount of black mana you paid for X. The player's life total before so much. Interesting. Kind of confusing. Looks like some sort of spider creature. This guy is riding this spider creature in some sort of forgotten cave, doing some black magic. Got a Razorfoot Griffin, 3 and white. Got creepy, soulless eyes coming right at you, coming down from the clouds. You can see the speed around him. Got some energy lines coming off him. It's a flying and first strike. Do griffins fight to defend their homes or purely for sport? I don't know. By Ben Thompson. It's a 2/2 creature with first strike and flying. Gotta love first strike, gotta love flying. You got Pouncing Kauva, 1 and a red, creature Kuva. It's got a kicker for 2 and a red. It's got first strike. It's a 1/1 creature, and if you paid its kicker cost, it comes into play with 2 1/1 counters on it and haste. So it could possibly be coming in as a 3/3 with haste. if you paid its kicker cost, bringing its total up to 3 and 2 red. And this is drawn by Adam Rex. Got this Kuva coming at you, beautiful sunset in the background. You can see this guy's got his sword, but it looks like he's almost dropping his sword, and this crazy beast lunging at you with them teeth. Watch out. Beautiful multicolor cards. I missed the sort of gold backgrounds. Got a red and a green Yavamaya Barbarian. Got this big old barbarian with his long red hair and his sword. You can see he's about to strike down something. Hopefully it's not us. Creature Barbarian Elf. It's a 2/2 and Protection from Blue by Don Hazeltine. Beautiful. Love the borders on these older cards right here. Love it. Got Explosive Growth. 1 green. Looks like this python tried to eat this other dragon, but it's growing and it's literally stopping it from being eaten down there. Wow, it looks like his body is quite thin down there. Cool art. He's got a creepy little smirk on his face saying, "Yep, you can't eat me today." It's a instant for 1 green. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you paid its kicker cost of 5, that creature gets +5/+5 until end of turn instead by Arnie Sweckel. Quite an expensive kicker cost to give it an extra +3. But if it's situational, it's an instant speed, and if you have the mana, I'm sure you could use it. So you could give the creature +5/+5 until end of turn. Or if not, just +2/+2. Looks like another multicolored card. Recoil. Got this guy. Got an interesting chain going from his nose around his head. And he's got this like spirit just diving into his brain. Wonder what's going on there. It looks like leeches or something attached to the top of his head. 1 a blue and a black. It's an instant return target permanent to its owner's hand. Then that player discards a card from his or her hand. That's a fun card as well. There's something like that in the newer set. So you pretty much make them return a permanent they control to their owner's hand, and then they gotta discard a card. So if they don't have a hand, and you return a big old creature to their hand, they gotta just discard that creature. How cool is that? Anything sent to the plagued world is bound to come back infected by Alan Pal. Beautiful. Got a stun, 1 and a red. Looks like this lady is going to stun him. Crazy looking art. There's around Mike Plug. Beautiful art. Interesting creature made of like a cyborg biological creature, and she's got her sword right there. She's got armor on, but a lot of skin showing. I don't know why they don't wear better armor. Instant target creature can't block this turn and draw a card. They certainly are well protected. Too bad for them. They're not well balanced. So gonna knock them over. That is stun. Like, ow. I got a Voldian Merchant. 1 and a blue. This merfolk's coming out of the ground, out of the water, saying, "Hey, would you like to buy this dagger? It's made out of really expensive coral." Nope. Looks like he's got a pirate eye going on. Got the storm going in the background. Beautiful ripples of the water up front. Awesome. You can see his tail too. Creature Merfolk by Scott M. Fisher. It's a 1/2 creature. When it comes into play, draw a card, then discard a card from your hand. So it's got loot. Not choosing sides in the war can be dangerous, but lucrative. So selling to both, but not choosing a side, extremely dangerous, but could get in trouble. Looks like I'm on to the uncommons. Got a Volton Hypnotist, 1 in a blue. Got a beautiful Merfolk. This is drawn by Rebecca Guai. Beautiful art. I really like her art as well. Lovely Merfolk. She's underwater. You can see a really long tail. Beautiful sunset peering through the water as well. Doing some energy from her hand. It's a creature wizard. It has 2 in a black. Tap. Target player discards a card from his or her hand. Play this ability only anytime you can play a sorcery. Deceit is the heart of war. So you can make someone discard a card if you have some black mana in your mana pool. How cool is that? Looks like I got Shivan Harvest. Oh man, they're harvesting goblins today. Wow, they got him tied down and they're gonna chop him open. Got the mountainscape in the background, doing some weird blood ritual. Horrible. Hopefully someone swoops in and saves the little goblin. Doesn't look like he's ready. 1 in a red. It's an enchantment. 1 in a red. Sacrifice a creature. Destroy target non-basic land by Darren Batter. Interesting card. I didn't know that there was a card that you could sacrifice creatures to destroy target non-basic land. The blood of your ancestors ran heavy on the soil. Now it's your turn to sacrifice for the glory of the Shiv. Alright, so he's sacrificing him to get rid of some land or something like that. And looks like I got myself a split card. Forgot there were split cards in the set. Got Stand and Deliver. It's an instant and an instant. You can either pay the white or for 2 blue. So for Stand, it's 1 white. It's instant. Prevent the next 2 damage that will be dealt to target creature this turn by David Martin. Looks like his bangle is blocking the shield, preventing the damage, saving the day. And then you got Deliver down here. It's an instant. Return target permanent to its owner's hand by David Martin. I don't think you can play both of them. I don't know the ruling for that. I don't know if you can play both of them at the same time. Maybe just one. Interesting. And it looks like the rare I got is Junt Stakes. 2 generic artifact. Creatures with power 1 or less don't untap during the controller's untap step. By Mark Brill. Great to put a hold on a bunch of goblins and stuff like that. Those who can't survive are of no consequence. By Mark Brill. Crazy looking spike pit going on. He's got this barbarian fighting off all these people coming, and then once he's done, he kicks them into the spikes. Brutal. This is really great. If you got a whole field of goblins against you, put this out. Those goblins don't untap unless their power is more than 1. Anyways, really fun little pack. I forgot they had split cards in here. Really like the older art. Missed the multicolored borders on the older sets. Just want to say it's a lot of fun opening up these packs. I really enjoy it. Let me know what you think about these packs, and hope you're all having a beautiful, wonderful day, and I'll catch you all on the next one.